Hey guys, it's Viewmasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 3, Episode 2 of Yellowjackets. Last we saw, we got It Girl, and I'm pretty sure we have discovered the pit. I don't know if it is actually the pit, like the one from Episode 1. I'm assuming it is. It is very possible we found another pit or we dug a hole, but the fact that Mari was in it at the end is leading me to believe that that is the future pit, and the girls must find it and use it as a way to catch food. Being as they ran up on it, like I was thinking, what if the pit in the very first episode had nothing to do with the girls? What if that person just fell into it and it was Ben's pit? But it wouldn't make sense like that because the girls ran up on it and knew. They weren't like, holy shit, there's a goddamn pit here. Now, like I said, that doesn't mean it is the pit, but it's got to be. I mean, I'm feeling like that is the reason it's all happening the way it is. I just think it's funny because at the end of the episode, Mari is in the pit, and I forever have been saying that I believe that Mari is the pit girl. It's the only girl that fits the description that is still alive of the girl from episode 1 that fell in the pit. She was skinny, taller, dark hair, like looked like Mari. Unless somebody else comes into the show, like unless there are other people out there and we gain more people. For instance, there was a girl who was next to Travis in the beginning of the episode. I feel like there's at least one, maybe two other girls that I don't remember seeing in season 1 and 2. They did this in season 2 where they're like, hey, look, here's all these new girls. And then if you go back to season 1, there is like shots where you do see the girls towards the beginning of the season, but then they kind of just like never talked to them again or never brought them up or anything. And then season 2 starts and they're like, yep, here's all these girls. Then also Akila got recasted. So I thought that was a different girl for a while until I realized it was Akila. I'm wondering if they just threw another girl or two in here because there was a girl that matches the description of the pit girl. She was sitting next to Travis. I don't know what her name is. Now that could have been somebody I forgot, but I don't remember that girl at all. And I marathoned the first 2 seasons a couple months ago, so it's pretty fresh in my mind. And being as season 2 did what it did, I'm thinking it's very possible that season 3 just threw another girl or two into the mix, and it easily could be the pit girl. Now, I also think it'd be crazy if episode 1 of season 1 had a girl fall in a pit and that girl isn't shown till season 3. That'd be crazy too. So even if the girl I'm talking about is a new girl, I can't imagine she would be pit girl because that means they just never showed us her. I don't want to think that they never showed us the girl that could be pit girl and we've been theorizing on who's pit girl for all this time. This episode's called Dislocated. I'm wondering if that is because of Mari and Mari dislocated her knee. She was holding onto her knee. Ben came up on her. I'm starting to think that Ben is still alive. I'm thinking that maybe Ben never made it out with us, that we are assuming Ben died. Like you saw in the beginning of this episode, or episode 1, Natalie was like, guys, there's no way he could live. That's crazy to me too, because she did the same thing with Javi to Travis, and Javi was a young kid who knew nothing, and he managed to survive. Why wouldn't you think a grown man, granted his leg is fucked up, but he has survived as long as he had, to just assume he is dead as well? It hasn't Natalie learned from her mistakes? I'm starting to think, what if Ben becomes this like insane mountain man and is so afraid of the girls that he doesn't want to like go back to the real world? Or what if the girls are rescued, but he missed the rescue because he is separated himself from them because he's afraid of them? And what if he like never got rescued because of that and he still was out there and maybe made his way back from just sheer survival? The reason I think that is because at the end of the episode, Callie finds a envelope on the door and it is Shauna's name and the symbol's on it, and we already know all the girls who know the symbol that lived and survived and made it home on the plane. So why would any of them do that? There's got to be somebody else that survived, and it doesn't mean we know they survived. It could be Ben. Like, Ben is the most logical one, unless there's another girl that we don't know survived and they just never brought it up or anything like that. Like, I feel like the show has done it in a way where these girls assume that no one is left alive. With all the shit that happened in the last 2 seasons, I feel like names would have come up. So my guess is they're assuming no one survived, and Ben really did survive, but was so slick about it that they never found out. But if that's the case, then what happened to Mari? because Mari is with Ben now, unless Mari ended up staying with Ben and Mari and Ben survive. That would be crazy, because he can't release Mari, because then Mari would know that Ben is alive and Mari would tell them. So either Mari and Ben survived, or Ben kills Mari, or Mari just died through the course of events. But there's 100 other things I could talk about. I just want to jump in. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description is the link for Patreon, where you'll see all of the episodes of Yellowjackets in full unedited. You want your own requested short movie? Go to the link, ask me to watch whatever you want at a certain tier level, I will do so. That is how we have thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Outer Banks, Eureka, Pushing Daisies, Good Omens. We started Schitt's Creek, Leverage, Rama 1/2. Currently doing Severance Season 2 alongside this. Just finished Cobra Kai's final season. There are thousands of other movies and shows full unedited. Check it out. If not, Season 3, Episode 2, Yellowjackets.
Hey!
No,
Hey! Hey!
Immediately into Mari.
Stop!
You're gonna kill me, just make it quick.
Jesus Christ.
I can't imagine
Pull
he
it
would.
together, would you?
Yeah, look, she dislocated her knee.
I think it's broken.
Just try wiggling your toes first, okay?
If you could wiggle your toes, it's just dislocated.
Yeah? Good. It looks like it's just dislocated, so you're gonna have to pop it back in place. All right, all you're gonna do is straighten that leg. At the same time, you're gonna put pressure on the outside of your kneecap. Mari, come on, you can do this. You have to do it.
Ben wouldn't distance himself from the girls because they eat people to catch a girl and eat her. I still can't believe Mari actually left thinking she'd survive. We did see imagery that was new in the beginning of this. We saw Ben finding the pit.
Sleep.
Shauna is a bitch. Young Shauna and old Shauna are bitches. I
Too, right? Yeah, but not
kind of get it.
obviously.
You're trying to not die.
Should take even more today.
You don't have time for
Guys.
petty bullshit.
Shouldn't we help find Mari?
This is
I want
helping.
Mari home.
Travis heard something, said we're gonna all hear it, and then we all heard it.
Those hip little hot shots, they're turning the Jolly Hitcher into this fancy boutique hotel.
The
They
Jolly
score that
Hitcher.
contract. That's huge for us.
Nope, absolutely not.
Hello, Shauna.
Oh, she's already out?
And get off my lawn.
Jeff.
I love that she, like, said get the fuck out of here, and then was like, all right, come in.
I only just got out of the psychiatric hold that you all called that night. I know you think that we're on opposite sides here, but it was a heartbreaking experience for all of us.
Obviously, she should stay with us. Oh, Lottie, just outside for a second.
I mean, honestly, it might be better to keep her close.
Hard no.
Don't fuck this up.
I love her. Jamiroquai. They're singing Jamiroquai. Oh God, watch the glass, watch the glass. I think she's gonna step on the glass.
Let me see.
Like, before it happens again, let's clean up that glass. Oh, up there, she's gonna go, Lottie's here. I want her to go to the restaurant.
You go to the doctor, and I'll deal with the restaurant.
Damn, there we go.
Hi, Shauna. No, I don't.
You better eat that breakfast now. You need some energy. Eat that shit.
These friends.
I was just gonna say, friends.
I can't help but observe that they only come around when they need something
Yeah.
from you.
Do you definitely think that he burned the cabin down?
See, the fact that Misty even brought it up is making me think he didn't burn down the cabin.
How am I supposed to climb out?
I think he's getting a
I'll
rope.
starve. Something will eat me. I never believe you burned down the cabin.
Burn down the cabin? He's gonna be like, what are
What are
you
you talking about?
Yeah, he didn't do
The
it.
cabin burned down? Honestly, I've been staying as far away from all of you as humanly possible.
I mean, it's hard to believe he didn't even know. I don't know who else would have done it, unless then it's gotta be someone we know. Who would have done it? That's my two guesses. It's either Misty, because she already sabotaged the transmitter from the plane, or it's Ty.
Misty.
What?
Is this an intervention?
Walter call you?
Oh, God.
No, about my drinking?
Just hang out.
We're gonna be like,
Have a good time. Make sure
Thank you,
Lottie
Misty.
doesn't
You're a
eat her.
lifesaver.
You know,
But Jeff
does that mean
could
that
probably go
it's
by
anyone's
himself
fault?
and be
Thinking,
like,
of
my
course
wife
not,
had an
but-
emergency.
Wait, yeah, no, you really were.
Natalie didn't want her to see it.
Something wrong?
No, I
thought you wanted to go south in case Mari needs berries.
well, there's berries to the east of us too.
You're acting extremely suspicious. What's on the tape? How have you not played the tape yet? Probably because she doesn't have a player that can play that tape. That is an old tape.
It looks like the pantry has never even once been alphabetized. So let's go. Let's set things right.
Yeah, well, she never wanted to believe he did it. I get that, but
Who else could it have been?
I said in episode 1, why would Natalie just assume that
better.
she doesn't want anybody to look for him? My money would be on Ty, alter ego did it. Is Travis and Lottie? Travis tripping on shrooms. Lottie is like using him as a vessel.
Lottie.
Travis, stop! Travis!
He's just learning to hear it.
Like there was a lot of visions of Lottie when Travis was tripping.
We actually had the best meal here last night. But you know what? On our way out, we forgot to pay.
I don't think she wants to pay credit because now her name is on it and they're going to be like, oh, you're Thaisa? But
What a mess. They have allergy medication in with the spices.
Who's in? Rum milk punch.
No.
rum milk punch, she's a child.
Why not?
Joel and Nathan. Yeah. How did you guys start out? We're just a couple humble motherfuckers, man. You know, we started from zero.
Tyler, excuse us 1 second.
Like, I would get so frustrated.
Want you doing business with these guys?
Exactly what I just said.
Trolls are just like, oh.
She is literally trying to get them wasted. Play the tape. Oh God, she's gonna use the cough medicine. She put cough medicine and it looks like grenadine. It's even better.
Were you really going to kill my mom?
Of course not.
Some girls were bullying me, saying that you all survived out there by eating each other.
It wasn't at all like people say.
She is, it doesn't work that quick.
Let me help.
Well, I didn't expect that.
But you've already seen me. I can't just let you go back to the others. I know you guys killed and ate Javi. You really telling me I wouldn't be next? I don't want to hurt you. I just need time to think.
And if he wanted me dead, he would have just killed me already. Why go through all this if he's trying to kill me? She's safer with him than the freaking lunatics she was just with, probably. This is the second episode in a row we've seen Jesus on a cross. Why do I feel like the person that was in episode 1 is going to approach? I like what she did. That's like what they tell you to do if you don't have anything but your keys. And look, it's the mountains. It looks like where they crashed. I would immediately go and tell the restaurant, I want to check your cameras. Why would you leave it with them?
You painful little boner. Do you really think that I give a shit what you think of me? You absolutely do not exist. You fucking nothing.
Wow. She's 100% right, but I've seen situations where they respect you. Like they want someone they can trust. If they're douchebags, they're like okay with being called a douchebag. He knows he's a fucking douchebag.
Look, about what happened today.
I hurt you.
You're connecting with it. That's what's important.
The thing is, it actually told me that it didn't want me. Someone else here is already closer to it. It's why the animals trust it.
Now, does that make Aquila a threat? Is Lottie gonna be like, I want to be closer?
Any sign of Mari? Hey, we did good today. Hey, Shipman, have I got something you're gonna want to hear?
I don't give a shit, Misty.
I think Natalie knows where Coach Scott is.
Did you tell anyone else? Good.
I knew she would know.
Maybe he's wearing it to the party. He certainly likes to party.
We're searching for
I was like, what is happening? Why did it say
because
repo
douche cared more
drivers?
about that timepiece than quality time with his wife.
What the hell? I asked you to not let them talk to each other. Oh my God, Misty.
And when she showed up, she goes, I have a drinking problem. I need an intervention.
Do you have a drinking
They're gonna
problem?
think she really does have a drinking problem.
How was the restaurant? Oh.
You're not gonna
Yeah, same.
tell her?
Yeah. Elevated.
How do you not tell her? I guess you don't want to scare her or freak her out, but I feel like this is something we should be told. And look at how he's cleaning this cage.
Why do you look so worried?
It's 11 p.m. and you're drunker than you were last night.
Well, what have you been up to?
I can't believe Shauna let you drive home in this condition. Do the
Stop
bare minimum.
quoting my friendships! Loving me means loving those friends.
You're drunk and you're grieving.
Get out! Go!
Misty.
We didn't kill Javi. We did eat him, but we had to. Aquila's been raising ducks. Jen's been hunting.
Why were
And I'm gonna tell them how you set a fucked up Silence of the Lambs trap in the woods and took me prisoner.
You probably shouldn't
No,
threaten.
I'm starting to believe you did start that fire, and What's this?
It's hot chocolate.
How?
I found it.
You shouldn't be threatening the guy that has you prisoner. The guy's got you tied up in a cave. What if he put something in it?
I need time to think.
Oh my god, who is he talking?
Just let me think. Stop.
Did he lose his mind or was he really talking to somebody? Either way, it's really bad. I have to assume he went crazy and he's talking to himself. Because why would he say it so loud?
Shauna.
To hang
I'm
out with two
sorry,
business
okay?
guys. I understand it's like a dinner thing. I thought it was a guy and his wife or whatever. I don't go to business meetings and bring like girlfriends and stuff like that. But you go and it's two cursing douchebags. Why would you even do it? You're the asshole for bringing your wife to something like that.
Get out here.
I am the person who found the phone in the restroom earlier.
Should probably keep an eye on each other.
So
Why
I'm
are they
trying to
showing
do
the
my
parallels of this? It's making me
due
think she's
diligence.
alive.
No one has any right to my baby. Look, could you just...
You're so resilient, and that's so important.
I would like to speak to the manager. If you tell anybody about this, I will fucking kill you. Oh, so someone did pick it up. I will kill you and I will gut your little fucking... What did she look like?
Not expect this. All right, everybody, that is it for season 3, episode 2 of Yellowjackets. So that was a shocker at the end. Melissa comes up out of the grass. I'm assuming she's the one that put the flowers on the stone. That is Shauna's baby. And Shauna lunges at her after Melissa just said, everyone is afraid of you. She attacks her with the knife and is like, I'll fucking kill you, I'll gut you and eat you, and whatever the fuck she said. She was very violent and aggressive. And Melissa smacks a kiss on her, and then Shauna kisses her back. So Shauna apparently had a relationship out there. The only reason they would show the parallels to that is because Melissa is the one who did what she did in the restaurant. I don't know why else they do that. I mean, the only other reason they do that is to mislead us. But I feel like that would be like so weird for them to mislead us intentionally on somebody I would have never even thought even survived. Like people like Melissa, I just assumed didn't make it because they were so unimportant up until now. But I guess that is why they're trying to make them important, like Akilah. Travis told Lottie that this spirit, he keeps tripping on shrooms and Lottie wants him to, and Lottie was on the ground like roaring and stuff, trying to get him to experience this entity. And Travis was like, it doesn't want me, it wants somebody else because they're more in tune with like the animals and stuff, aka Akilah. Does that mean that Lottie is going to be more interested in Akilah in a positive way, or is Lottie going to be jealous like, no, I'm the one that this wilderness is supposed to be in touch with, and take out Akilah out of jealousy? Lottie is clearly batshit crazy insane, but she also at this point is very much like one with the earth and the wilderness. And she even said when they were having the whole little sleepover there that she didn't want Natalie to die. She didn't want Shauna to die. She just does what is necessary to offer the wilderness a sacrifice, so to speak. So that doesn't mean she didn't do weird, wacky shit when she was younger, Lottie, but it's leading me to believe that she wouldn't go out of her way to be jealous and take out Akilah if that is what the earth or the wilderness wants. But that's interesting. So Akilah is definitely in touch with the animals and stuff like that. She's got ducks. Mari now is taken in by Ben. I totally get why Ben's like, I can't like let you go. I can't let you go back to the girls. The best part is he confirmed that he did not start the fire, but now we see him in the cave looking like he's talking to himself. Now there could be somebody else there, because remember Javi said that he was being helped by something or someone, but does that mean somebody or someone is living in the tunnels or the caves and now Ben is friends with it? Or did Javi lose his goddamn mind? Or is it the wilderness? Is the wilderness talking through them through spirits or something? Because Ben is basically acting and doing what Javi was doing at this point. At first I was thinking that he poisoned the hot chocolate, like maybe he thought about it and he's like, I have to kill Mari. It's the only way that I can continue to survive. If I don't kill Mari, then the girls are going to find out I'm alive and they're not going to believe anything I say. They're going to assume I started the fire. They're going to kill my ass. So I thought he was going to poison the hot cocoa. Like, you smell and you taste hot cocoa, you're going to devour it. And she inhaled it. But that wasn't the case. But if you are trying to hide something, this is why I don't think it is a person that Ben was talking to, because if you're trying to hide something, you wouldn't go around the corner and then so loudly discuss it with them. He was in distance of her hearing. Clearly she could hear. So like, he'd have to be a total idiot, and he's not a moron, but he might be batshit crazy. He might have lost his mind from like starvation and like surviving on his own. Just from being alone, he might have lost his mind. Like how those people start talking to themselves and stuff. But on top of that, he was like starving to death. You saw him devour that protein bar last episode. He probably hadn't eaten like a good meal in forever. So my guess is he went around the corner and was literally having a argument with himself in his own mind, because that would also explain why you would be stupid enough to say it so loudly for Mari to hear. If there was legitimately a person over there, he would have been like, come further down the tunnel, and they would have whispered and stuff. They would have been like smarter about it. They wouldn't have just been like rah, 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 screaming their heads off. So Ben probably lost his mind. What does that mean for Mari? I don't know, but I'm thinking Mari is either going to escape or have to die. If she gets away and gets back to the girls, then clearly Ben's in trouble. But we also confirm that Natalie isn't an insane moron, because I'm thinking, how could you make the same mistakes you made with Javi, saying that there's no way Ben could survive? She knows he probably survived, and now she sees the trap that he set, so she immediately guides Misty the other way, but Misty didn't believe it, and now she tells Shauna. So Misty and Shauna know that Ben is probably still alive. And we find out that Natalie is covering for him because Natalie did have a relationship with him in the sense of friendship, where now she's trying to cover his ass because she doesn't believe he deserves to be hunted down and killed. So she is actually, like, you know, helping him out, so to speak. But I don't know. There's like so many other questions. Like, I'm assuming that's Melissa I don't know, because like that means she survived. How did she survive and no one ever brought her up? Like, that's crazy too. Like, one of the other girls would have mentioned her at this point if she survived. Like, maybe Melissa disappeared or ran away and no one ever saw her again, and Shauna's like, oh my god, Melissa's still alive? I don't know. But I feel like even if she vanished and stuff like that, like, people would have brought it up by now. I don't know. I'm gonna go edit this up. Great episode. Misty and Walter had some problems, but Misty twice in a row now has been wildly drunk. One intentional, one non-intentional. Callie's got questions and got answers from Lottie. Never heard the tape. I thought for sure we were going to hear that tape at the sleepover. So hopefully we find out soon. I'm assuming those are connected. I'm assuming whoever Shauna is trying to track down with the phone is connected to who left her envelope on her front door, because it only makes sense. You want to see more of what I do? In the description is the link for Patreon, where you'll see every episode of Yellowjackets in full unedited. You want your own requested show or movie? Go to the link in the description, ask me to watch whatever you want at a certain tier level, and I will do so. That is how we have thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Outer Banks and Eureka, Pushing Daisies, Good Omens. Just finished up Cobra Kai's final season. Severance is going on around this time as well, season 2. We just started Schitt's Creek, Leverage, Rama 1/2 just ended. Thousands of other movies and shows full unedited. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.